Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Friday afternoon. Welcome into the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Brett Pritchard. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments and talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Auburn will take on the Samford Bulldogs tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Randy and I talked a little bit about this yesterday. Interesting, Auburn's 7-3. It's kind of a ho-hum right now. You got this in-between game between Auburn, between Georgia and Alabama. Of course, the Iron Bowl will be what it is. It's announced that it will be a 2:30 game. Not a surprise there for sure. But 11 o'clock, pretty decent chance of rain for this one.
Maybe the lowest crowd.
I was going to say, what kind of crowd is going to show up?
Don't think many are going to be there. I really don't. And even on a pretty day, I'm would have been concerned. With a crowd coming off of Georgia loss the way, as you said, kind of ho-hum, being 7-3. Now, if Auburn had just beaten Georgia at home and it was going to be a pretty day, I'd expect close to full capacity. You'll get people that aren't able to come to, some of the other games throughout the year, be able to bring their family, but all that's out the window now with a 100% chance of rain tomorrow during the game. It's going to be interesting to see who shows up, and then, of course, as you said, the Iron Bowl looming on the horizon there next Saturday. What can this team accomplish at this point? I know they're disappointed. This is not the way they wanted this season to go. The defense has played well enough to win them all. The offense has been an enigma for whatever reason. The defense hasn't given up more than 24 points in a single game. Can they put together a great offensive output to bookend the season with two big wins? It would be the biggest wins of the season for Auburn if they were able to pull that Iron Bowl off, and then obviously the front end with Oregon. So, winning the Iron Bowl cures some things, but for me and for you, and I think a lot of Auburn fans at this point, it doesn't cure everything. It still leaves a sour taste in your mouth that this is this could be a 9-3 team that could easily be 11-1 going to the SEC championship game, or sitting there with LSU going. If that were the one loss, and you sitting there waiting,
good,
but you waiting to get in the playoffs like Alabama did a couple years ago when we beat them. So I don't know. I hate it. It's not going to be an electrifying atmosphere tomorrow for sure.
I think that's an understatement. It's not going to be an electric.
It could be electrifying with lightning in the area, but that would be the only electricity that you would have. But Jonathan opens up the show.
I already got a question.
It's a good question.
How
many snaps will Cord get tomorrow in this game?
Cord Sandberg. A lot of people don't even know that Cord Sandberg, the backup quarterback for Auburn.
He's got to get in the game, don't you think?
Oh, sure.
All right, do you remember the Mercer game?
I think you got to play a half.
Do you remember the Mercer game a few years ago?
Quite well.
Okay.
I was there.
Gary was on. I was on Gary Harris's show this morning, as I am every Friday, and I appreciate him allowing us to come on the show and promote our show. Believe it or not, there are some Auburn fans up in the Tuscaloosa area, so they're few and far between. But we kind of do that for him on his program, and he said, this Samford game, how's Auburn approaching? And I said, well, Gary, Auburn's supposed to win this game handily. I said Auburn was supposed to beat Mercer a few years ago handily. Turned the ball over a bunch. Didn't come out focused. Looked, disinterested and had to escape with a win. Samford's 5-6. I think obviously Auburn would have to play that sloppy to make that a game, but with the weather conditions the way they're going to be and not very much of a crowd, how much energy is going to be in that team coming off a Georgia loss? So
Pat Sullivan brought a Sanford team into
did.
Auburn I don't remember, 2014 maybe, something like that. And it was a one-score game going to the fourth quarter.
You got to.
This is not going to be that.
It's not. It's not.
Number one, this Sanford team's 5-6.
That's what I said.
They're not
exactly.
great.
They're 5-6. We've seen some good Sanford teams. We know Sanford puts a quality product on the field most of the time, but this isn't one of their better seasons. But the one good thing for them is the way things are kind of lining up with the weather and not expecting a big crowd for this game. So, hey, who knows? You just got to come out focused and ready to go and use this as a preparation week for the Iron Bowl.
Yeah, no doubt. And think about this. The Sanford team that Auburn's going to play Saturday beat Western Carolina 31-13 on the road.
Good Lord.
Last week. Western Carolina's taking on Alabama. That should be a good matchup.
What is the point spread?
Neither of these games are going to be very good. But they're just kind of those games you want to get over with. You don't want to get anybody hurt. The backup's going to get a lot of playing time early and often, I would imagine. And I hope Cord Sandberg, to answer the question, how many snaps will he get? I hope it's in the neighborhood of 30. I mean, or 40. I hope we run 80 plays, and I hope he runs 40 of them. I expect him to play the entire second half. You need not look a lot further than across the state to say, well, I mean, if Bo Nix is out, Auburn's got a problem. I mean, you lose your starting quarterback. And
Alabama said, do what now?
Yeah.
Who?
So
he's like, what about a starting quarterback? I mean, no cut on Cord Sandberg, but Mac Jones is a lot better than at quarterback than Cord Sandberg being an option for Auburn in that Iron Bowl. So Gary asked me a question point blank this morning. I'll relay that question to you now and get your answer. Is there more pressure on Gus Malzahn to win this Iron Bowl now that Tua Tagovailoa's out, and you know that the season hadn't gone the way obviously you wanted it to go? Is there an uncanny amount of pressure more right now, knowing that Alabama's banged up and they're not coming in there with their full allotment of bullets in their gun?
I don't know as there's more pressure, but I think it certainly would.
The point spread went down from about 10 to pick 'em is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I hadn't seen.
Early line was 2.5 Alabama. That's what.
So it's dropped though.
Yeah.
Pick 'em 2.5 somewhere in that area. With Tua in there, it's a 10 to 11 point favorite. So this is, say whatever you want to say and spin it however you want to spin it. The game is a lot more attainable for Auburn now than it would have been if Tua had been in there. Now, Auburn still would have had an opportunity, obviously, with Tua playing, but it would have been a taller task. Nobody's going to argue that on either side, either Auburn or Alabama fans. So it's really going to boil down, as I told Gary, it's going to boil down to what has happened in the 3 losses for Auburn and the one win against Oregon. Can Auburn muster up enough points to beat, the team across the way? Because it doesn't matter who the opponent is. The defense has only given up 24 points. That's the most they've given up in a game this year.
So apparently you need more than 24, and you're almost guaranteed to win.
It's almost a guarantee. That's kind of where the bar's been
If you
set.
can just outscore 24.
And we can't score 24.
That's concerning. Now, again, to go back to the question, I don't think there's more pressure, but if Auburn loses this game, it's going to be worse as far as the reaction. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Because if you lose this game now, it's you couldn't even beat their second string.
That's why I think that's exactly why he brought that point up, is that, it's almost a lose-lose situation kind of, for Gus Malzahn in this deal. But
and if you beat him, you said you beat their second
yeah, but you'd
string.
much rather go, be doing that with a win than sitting here going you didn't win against their second team.
No question. We're brought to you each and every day by Russell Do-It Center for all your building supply needs, home decor, tools, whatever it might be. Go and check out Russell Do-It Center. They got 10 locations around Central Alabama for all your building supply needs. Also, Mortgage Pro, the Eric McKinley team, for all your mortgage needs, whatever they might be. If you're maybe your first mortgage, perhaps you've got an existing mortgage you're looking to refinance, or maybe it's a reverse mortgage. You're at the age of retirement. They can help you out with all points in between at Mortgage Pro. That's the Eric McKinley team. They're always looking out for the interests of their best. They're always looking out for the best interests of their clients, and their interest rates are really, really good right now.
They're also looking out for their best clients.
They are looking out for their best clients and the interests of those best clients.
That's right.
We appreciate them and all that they do. You need to give them a call today, only if you're interested in saving thousands of dollars. I mean, only if you're interested in that. 256-397-0248. That's 256-397-0248. Got a lot to talk about on the show today. We'll talk about this Auburn football team as we have. I may touch on the game a little bit.
Jason's up next.
That's kind of a secondary issue. Yeah. But there's a lot to talk about. The Auburn basketball team, Bruce Pearl signs an outstanding early signing class. Still some room in that class. That's going to be interesting. I see a note here. Auburn retires 20-year-old Nova. Retiring. Yep. So the Golden Eagle, Nova. I just
having heart issues.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Having.
Well, after this season, we all got a few heart issues. But we'll do Jason Caldwell from inside the Auburn Tigers up next. We'll talk to him via the telephone, get his thoughts on what's going on with this Auburn program right now as we move into the final couple of weeks of the regular season. Anything else before we?
No, just ready to get the break here and get Jason on the phone and see what his thoughts were on the Georgia game, and then moving forward into these last two, Stanford and Alabama.
Sounds good. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
The Prestige Selection at Gill's Auto Sales in Opelika has the largest selection of prestige cars, trucks, and SUVs in Central and East Alabama, all with financing available, little to no money down, and extended warranties. Get pre-qualified in under 2 minutes, online or from your mobile device at GillsPrestigeOnline.com. It's the Prestige Selection at Gill's Auto Sales, 1430 Gateway Drive in Opelika.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
Hidley Towers is an affordable senior citizen community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East, where spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living, where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more about Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552, for your family at Hidley Towers. That's 256-329-0552.
Finding a job might be tough, but starting your new career has never been easier. Wellborn Cabinet in Ashland has a wide array of career opportunities with benefits. General labor production, skilled cabinet builders, product assembly line, shipping, over-the-road truck drivers, clerical, marketing, security, daycare, office clerks, and so much more. Apply in person, 38669 Highway 77 South in Ashland, or online at wellborn.com. Building cabinets, building careers, and building our community.
WOTM, your new home for high school sports in Alabama. The road to Jordan-Hare goes through WOTM every Friday night with live playoff coverage. Tune into WOTM this Friday for the Class 7A South semifinal. Auburn traveling to Phoenix City to take on the defending state champion Central Red Devils. The broadcast will also feature live in-game highlights and updates from the 7A North semifinal featuring the Hoover Bucks and the Thompson Warriors. Stay with WOTM December 4th through 6th for exclusive TV coverage of the Super 7 live from Jordan-Hare.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Alex City Marines, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, and the Yerkes invite you by to see what they have available today. The 2020 Manitous and Landaus are in, and boy, are they gorgeous. Also, some great deals on demos. Take advantage of that while they last. Alex City Marine also is doing shrink wrapping, storage. Get in line now. In fact, call this number, 256-215-FISH. Alex City Marine, Alex City.
Now available for the first time since 2005. Take to the road like you own the company or like you work for it.
With Employee Pricing Plus at the Black Friday sales event going on at Bice Motors. Save up to $7,435 on 2019 Jeep Renegade, Compass, and Grand Cherokee. Save up to $12,000 on 2019 Ram trucks in stock.
This Black Friday is going to be big.
Shop now during the Black Friday sales event at Bice Motors in Alex City.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Brett here with you for about 45 more minutes in today's show. Going to go to the phone line and welcome in our good friend Jason Caldwell from inside the Auburn Tigers. Jason, you doing okay today?
I'm good, guys. Just enjoying some sunshine and what will be a great day for football today. And then hopefully not dodging too many raindrops tomorrow morning for that early kickoff.
Yeah, hopefully so. Auburn taking on Samford tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Let's rewind it a little bit. Auburn falls to Georgia 21-14. Another kind of disappointing showing for the offense, although it got cranked up in the fourth quarter, but kind of too little too late. Your thoughts about that game, and really kind of Auburn being 7-3, the three losses being to the three best teams they played.
Yeah, I think you look at it, and obviously when you start talking about schedule, you knew it was going to be challenging. Obviously, you had to win over Oregon, who I think Oregon's a better team than Florida, so I would put them in the top three if it was me. But you start looking at the schedule, and obviously the common denominator has been the struggles on offense. And to me, the common denominator, even digging further than that, has been the inability to run the football and sustain running the football, because we've seen it in Gus Malzahn's offenses. That's what it takes. You got to be able to run the football to have success. And if you don't, then I thought in the fourth quarter we saw what this team should have been doing much more of this season, which is letting Bo Nix get to the line of scrimmage, kind of running the play, and not basically letting the defense dictate what you're doing. To me, they've been too much waiting, countering, looking to the sidelines, all those things this season, and instead of forcing the defense to go, hey, you don't even have to do it fast. You don't have to go at a breakneck speed, but you can run a 2-minute style offense, which is basically what LSU does, even though you don't want to do it and run, a play every 20 seconds. You can still force the defense's hand and then allow the quarterback to then make plays. I thought they did a better job of that late in the game on Saturday. And, you hear Kirby Smart say, look, we didn't really do anything different. They just made plays, and we couldn't get them off the field, and they stopped themselves at the end, and that's right. But it was too little too late, and to me it comes back to the inability to really run the football.
Jason, I'm glad you brought that up because that's where I was going to go first. Coach Malzahn was asked a question earlier in the week about the inability to run the football against tough defenses and or against just pretty much the struggles there have been the last couple of years. And he and the guy asked him why that was, and he came back and said, well, we're playing tough defenses. Well, I think that's kind of a given. So he's kind of skirted the answer here to the question. And I know you can't speak for him, Jason, but what is the problem? I mean, I think we all concede that we can't run the football against a good defense, but to be able to win these games, you're going to have to learn how and try to figure it out. You can't keep going in the press conference saying, well, that's a good defense across the way. If you're going to compete for a championship, you're going to play good defenses. Why are we struggling so mightily to run the football against some of these better teams?
Yeah, because it's just not what this offensive line is made to do. I mean, you look at, even last season, it's the same thing. 2017, you look back and you had Braden Smith as part of that offensive line, and you had some other guys that were road graders up front, and you're able to run the football without a running threat at quarterback because of the offensive line. Well, this offensive line is just not what they're made to do. So because of that, I think you have to approach it differently. And I think it has to be throw to set up and run, do some of those other things, and they've been able to do that at times. I just think it has to be the plan instead of something that you go to when something else doesn't work, and go to too late, I might add. And so I just think it's the way the offense is constructed, and I think it starts with the offensive line. If you got a bunch of road graders up front, it doesn't matter who you're playing, or even if they know what's coming. You have, Auburn's shown they've had success running the football. They did in, like I said, 2017. But I think it's a matter of the way the offense is constructed and playing to the strengths of that offense. And to me, when I look at it, I look at the strength of this offense being quarterback, wide receivers, and really pass block. And I think they've done a good job of those things. And so look and start going how you adapt to talent is one of the things he did really well early on at Auburn. I think now that's been the issue for me is that you look at the NFL, you look no matter where it is, the guys that are successful adapt to the players they have, and as an offense, that has to be quarterback and offensive line, what those guys do the best.
Jason, one more question because again we appreciate you being on the show, and it seems like I wish we had you for a couple segments, but we know you got a busy day. So the philosophy, and you and I sitting here talking about this, kind of understand that. I think the fans do. In 2 weeks, you got Alabama coming to town. It's going to be a very similar situation to the teams that they've already played, that they lost to, and then the one game they were able to beat in Oregon. Any difference you see? Gus Malzahn, you think he's willing to try to do something different, or are we going to see basically the same thing? Because in those 3 games, it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the question, and the multi-million-dollar question. Will you do something different? Because I think you have to. And I think you look, and it's been shown that Alabama's defense can be had when you force the hand of those guys. LSU did it. Heck, Ole Miss did it last week. Ole Miss did it when they played them some as well, moved the football on them when they went hurry up, because what that does, especially if you have a bunch of young guys on defense, there's not a whole lot of things those guys can do. But if you allow them to sub, if you allow the coordinators from the sidelines to then go, all right, hey, here's what we're looking at here. Let's do this. If you don't allow them to do that, you force the defense's hand. You force them into mistakes. I think when you're looking at Alabama with a couple of freshman linebackers, freshmen out front, I think that's the actual thing you need to be doing, and whether or not they'll do it, I think that remains to be seen. I think you need to do it against Stanford. You can line up and run the ball for 300 yards against Stanford, but it's not going to help you one bit beat Alabama. I think the thing you need to do is continue to work on the passing game.
That is a great point, and that's a good point to end on. Jason, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a great night out and maybe watching some high school football.
Absolutely. Central Phoenix City Auburn rematch for me tonight, so it should be a good one.
Jason, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
That was Jason Caldwell from inside the Auburn Tigers. All good points.
This segment goes by quick.
It does. It goes by very quick.
Everything we wanted.
We did not, but maybe next time.
Yeah.
Up against a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more, and we'll continue talking right after this.
At Mortgage Pro, we won't be able to finance a new car or new boat. We can't open you a checking account. Mortgage Pro specializes in mortgage loans. If you're looking to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, the only way to go is Mortgage Pro. We can close in 15 days or less. We can offer the best rates in the mortgage industry. And we can waive appraisal fees on any new loan from September 1st until December 31st. Call Mortgage Pro today.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, SignSource has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888 533-6758. Go straight to the source. Sign Source.
Growing your business isn't just one thing. It's a million little things. Should you lease, rent, or own? How fast can you get that part? Does it fit the budget? That's what your local cat dealer is here for. With expert advice, flexible financing, and industry-leading equipment, you can get the job done day after day. Visit ThompsonCat.com, your compact equipment provider.
I am Lisa McClendon from Country Financial, and I have spent years in our community helping people protect their homes, cars, and lives. I am proud to be a member of the 2018 National Championship Team and a National Advisory Council member for Country Financial. Complete financial security does not end with just insurance. I am also here to help you plan for your financial future.
Together, we can help you set up a step-by-step plan to reach financial security.
Let's talk soon.
Lex Wedgeworth has been the most trusted pest control for generations, and now with EnviroCare, you can expect the same high standards for all your pest control needs. EnviroCare's exclusive Centricon termite colony elimination system provides the industry standard to protect your home or business. EnviroCare's Centricon system protects your home year-round. Call the professionals at EnviroCare throughout East Central Alabama for a free estimate. Nobody cares like EnviroCare, the next generation of full pest control for your home or business.
Hey Realtors, do you know about LMG Ad Agency? We build your brand and help sell your properties or a unique lifestyle so you can focus on your clients. We focus on professional photos, videos, aerial photography and videography, and commercial real estate. We'd love to tell your story. Contact us today at 256-392-4250 or visit our website at lmgadagency.com.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Brett here with you for about 30 more minutes in today's show. Derek Brown, a semifinalist or a finalist for the Nagurski Award, which is given to the top defensive player in college football. Football Writers Association of America, All-America Committee will select that best player. Let's see, who all? Georgia safety J.R. Reed. Clemson linebacker Isaiah Simmons, Minnesota defensive back Antoine Winfield, and Ohio State defensive end Chase Young are the finalists, along with Derek Brown. So that banquet will be held December the 9th.
Chase Young will win that because of missing 3 games?
I guess, I don't know, maybe they still say.
He missed 2 or 3 games.
I think he ends up missing 3, doesn't he?
Well, he's playing this weekend.
Yeah, he's playing this weekend, so this will be his first game back, right?
Yeah, how convenient, right?
Yeah.
Penn State.
Well, I mean, if he has like a huge game against Penn State and Michigan,
yeah, he'll probably win it.
He probably will. He might. Derek Brown is also a semifinalist for the Outland Trophy. Of course, you'll remember Tracy Rocker and won the Outland Trophy, as well as Nick Fairley. So best interior. See, this is what I don't understand, Brett. Can you help me with this, okay? The Outland Trophy is given to the nation's best interior defense or interior lineman.
Yeah.
Interior lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Both offensive or defensive.
Offensive or defensive. Interior
right.
lineman.
That's right.
When I think of an interior lineman, I think of guard, center.
Guard, center.
Defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle.
But this is open to offensive tackles. I don't get it.
They're not interior.
They're not interior, are they?
No.
Am I missing something?
I mean, unless you consider, anything inside a tight end interior.
Or a wide receiver.
Or you consider anything on the line interior.
I guess so. So there you go. I mean, the Outland Trophy, I say Wisconsin center.
Sorry, I wasn't very much help.
Well, that's okay. Wisconsin center Tyler Biadasz. I don't know if that's right. Oregon offensive tackle Penny Sewell. Clemson guard John Simpson. Georgia offensive tackle Andrew Thomas. And Iowa offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs. W-I-R-F-S. Wirfs.
Iowa would have a guy named Wirfs.
He would. Two very prestigious awards. I'm hoping he wins at least one.
If he didn't win anything, what a travesty.
I think the Outland Trophy, he's got to be his. Interior. Because Chase Young's not interior.
He's been so dominant.
He really has. I mean,
that position.
Is there a better defensive tackle in
No,
college football?
not at all. No.
We're pulling for Derek Brown. He's such a
man, he's such a likable person
and
too.
Such a good leader for this team.
He's really emerged as one of my favorite players of all time at Auburn. Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just fun to watch and the way he handles himself. He's just a classy guy. Look, Nick Fairley got knocked for being a little dirty.
And he was
dirty.
But that's okay.
But but Derek Brown,
he's clean.
He'll run you over and then pick you up because he wants to do it again.
Yeah. Well, Derek Brown's the kind of guy that he hit. Who was it? I think it was Plumlee that we were playing, and he hit him out of bounds. You know? And Todd Blackledge said, he got a penalty, but. You just got to kind of like that guy's hustle. I mean, on a personal foul, So he's that kind of guy. You pull for him no matter what.
He just is not a dirty player.
No, he's not.
To fight through what he has to fight through every week because everybody knows he's that dominant. So he gets held, he gets cut. There's a lot of stuff that goes with that.
Yeah.
He and Marlon Davidson both, really just kind of take things in stride. I know Marlon Davidson probably finally had enough this past Saturday and made a few comments about, hey, look, 10 weeks in, this has been horrific.
We don't need the other teams enough. We don't need to fight.
Yeah, we don't need to fight two teams. And he was referring to the officials and the opponent. But, you would love to see Derek Brown for coming back to Auburn to finish up when he could have gone on to the NFL to be rewarded.
And it's helped him.
And it has helped him. His stock was high last year.
It was.
But it's gone even higher.
So that's something that, it is kind of a pat on the back and just a good story. Chandler Morris, who was the highly touted quarterback, 4-star quarterback that was committed to Arkansas, the son of Chad Morris. Of course, he famously or kind of openly decommitted from Arkansas, obviously, when his father was fired. Now he is, he says Auburn is a dream school. He is the number 13 dual threat quarterback in the country.
Think it has anything to do with Chad Morris and Gus Malzahn talking on the phone? Hey,
look, Oklahoma, Boise State, Southern Cal, TCU, and Virginia Tech. I mean, if Lincoln Riley's interested in him, then clearly the kid's got some talent.
No, I mean, he's good. I'm not just.
But
it has nothing to do with that.
No, I know. But that's leading me to my next question, or leading to the next point. Is it a package deal? Chandler Morris comes to Auburn. Does Chad?
Are we going to go back to giving up the plays again? Is this where we? This was brought up to me on Gary's show this morning. He's like, hadn't Gus Malzahn tried all this? He's called the plays, didn't want to do it anymore, turned it over to offensive coordinator. He meddled in the offensive coordinator, ran two of them off, and then now he's got it back to himself, and he's back.
He said he ain't giving it up.
He ain't gonna give it up, but now is this a package deal? This will make you go totally insane. Going back to Jason's comments about, hey, Gus Malzahn likes to run the football, and that's what we were talking about. We've talked about it on here. But the offensive line ain't built to run the football. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh?
And they're seniors.
I mean, you recruited the guys. Well, we just can't get a yard.
Them for 4 years.
No. Obviously you didn't. You didn't develop anything.
Well, maybe this is as
you
good
know,
as you can get out of
you know,
it.
you're a good pass block team. You know, offensive line. But
you don't want to throw it.
But we don't want to throw it.
But we do throw it 50 times.
And when we do, we lose. I mean, is this? Are we as clear as mud? I mean, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
This just does not make any sense at all. It goes back to one simple point. He doesn't know what his identity is anymore. He doesn't recruit quarterbacks that are for that offense. The one that worked back in 13 and 14. He's his own worst enemy with the substitutions. We got a couple buddies of ours that have been screaming that for 2 years. Why in the world do we sub so much? Because it allows the defense with the new rule to be able to sub. Now it slows the game down. Now they can kind of evaluate where you are. I give up.
Could it possibly work between Chad Morrison and Gus Malzahn on the same?
I'm not saying anything works. I don't know.
Up against the break. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
You already know the power and reliability of a Mahindra tractor. Get ready to meet their ATV and UTV lines. Haul more and tow more. Do more. Reaching speeds up to 60 miles an hour. Models have a 12-inch ground clearance and the ability to haul up to 1,200 pounds. There's a Mahindra utility vehicle and a model specifically to get the job done. Test drive today at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. Serving Tallapoosa, Coosa, Clay, and Talladega counties. 256-392-3613.
Harbor Point Ship Store has everything to make your day on the lake more enjoyable. Come on out to the biggest marina on the water. They have pizza, hot dogs, burgers, and more. Get your gas, groceries, snacks, ice, and everything you need for a fun day on the lake. Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned boat? Harbor Point has the best selection around of everyone's favorite Crest pontoons and Four Winds boats. Harbor Point also has a great selection of pre-owned boats. Come on out and take a look at Harbor Point, Marina Point Road in Dadeville. Get to the point.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Expect it or not, the loss of a loved one is difficult. Put your family first by planning ahead. This is Joseph Dean, new owner of Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers. We are a full-service funeral home with an on-site crematory and cemetery. Whether your need is immediate or you would like to plan in advance, our experienced, compassionate staff can assist you in designing an enduring memorial experience, burial, or cremation. Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers on Highway 280 in Camp Hill or online, alabamafuneralhomes.com.
Tires are important, and when getting a great price on tires, you want to get it right. So make the short drive to Wright's Tire in Sylacauga. Wright's Tire can get you any make or model of tire, and they make the drive worth it with volume pricing. Whether North Tallapoosa, South Talladega, or Coosa County, make the right choice, the right selection, the right service, and the right price. All at Wright's Tire on Fort William Street in Sylacauga. Call for a free quote, 256-245-7778, and get the right price on tires.
Since the dawn of time, mankind has needed tools. But not all tools are created equal. AGF Machine Rental Sales and Service has tools for all commercial construction or big residential projects. AGF Machinery offers the most durable and hardworking brands of ASV, Skyjack, and Wacker Neuson. Aerial lifts, scissor lifts, loaders, excavators, and forest equipment on demand for the best possible price. And backed by the Southeast's best team of professionals. Visit any of our strategic locations across Alabama for all your equipment needs. Or online at agfmachinery.com.
Be the hostess with the mostest this holiday season at Chicken Salad Chick with our easy party catering. Need a quick appetizer? Stop by Chicken Salad Chick and grab a quick chick of any chicken salad flavor or the pimento cheese ball covered with crushed pecans and crispy bacon. Remember, no meal is complete without a sweet treat. For a limited time, our pumpkin cheesecake is back and it's delicious. Chicken Salad Chick can feed any holiday crowd with our custom fit catering. 12 flavors of chicken salad, there's sure to be something for every taste bud.
Hi, I'm Kurt Bowman, General Manager of Baden Toyota. We'd like to announce our new lifetime warranty on any new Toyota.
Hashtag lifetime warranty.
Hashtag we love our customers.
It can be used nationwide at no additional cost. Hashtag customer service.
So come on by and let us show you
The Vaden way.
Hashtag maintenance matters.
Hashtag totally awesome.
Vaden Toyota of Sylacauga, just a short drive from home or online.
Hashtag your neighborhood dealership.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Brett here with you up until
go on the show.
I don't know. It's
Good
flying
Lord,
by,
man.
that's for sure. Appreciate all of you out there tuning us in today. We'd always enjoy hearing from you. Gus hasn't made any sense for a long time now.
Was that your epiphany, or is that somebody making that?
That's
okay.
Stephen Maxwell.
Assuming you're making a comment. Okay.
Yeah, I think
somebody
that's
with a comment.
They're just echoing what you were opining
Well,
about earlier.
well, it did, and I look. I hate to sound like a broken record, and no, the show's not on repeat. This is a different show from the one on Wednesday and Tuesday and Monday, and from 3 weeks ago.
It'd be hard to convince somebody that.
It is. I mean, just hit replay, and it just we seem to say the same thing over and over again. I don't understand. Like Jason, he was in agreement. He goes, the $1.5 million question is Gus willing to do something different against Alabama in the Iron Bowl? It does no good, as he said, to come out and run the ball for 300 yards against Samford, because you ain't gonna do that against Alabama. So why not use that game to try to start putting in the game plan for Alabama? Even though they can watch film and all that, it's fine. But you need the practice. And you would love to see Bo Nix go for a half and then get him out. And get him, saved up for the Alabama game. But it does no good to turn around and hand the ball to Boobie Whitlow and DJ Williams 40 times combined on Saturday. It's not, you're not accomplishing anything.
No.
So
I would agree.
But all right,
will we do that? We will run.
We will run the ball for 330 yards.
There's no question.
And he'll get in the press conference and say, "See,
with the rain, we felt like it was the best option to go out
there." And we see our guys, they're getting
we're going like this.
We're where we need to be, where we need to be going into the Iron Bowl. We're gonna finish this thing right.
Gonna finish this.
We're gonna finish this thing the right way.
So Patrick says, do we go 8-5 next season? Who knows? I mean, you do have to play Georgia and Alabama on the road, but you do. I think the schedule. You got to play. I mean, what do you play? North Carolina? Is that the opener?
Opener against North Carolina.
Surely you would feel like
you
would be in good position there.
Don't assume.
Last time we played North Carolina over in Atlanta, it was ugly.
Yeah, it was not.
That may have been the worst bowl game in history. But
no, there's been some.
What we got?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Is there any truth to the supposed comments from Alan Green? I don't know. What are these comments from Alan Green? Have I missed something? Patrick says our offensive line will struggle against Samford's defensive line.
Well, if they struggle against a 5 and 6 defensive line,
I don't think that's probably going to be the case. I think Auburn will probably be able to do whatever they want to do tomorrow. Is Samford? I would put them in the same categories as Kent State, and Auburn ran for 400 yards against them. So anyway, we're in a good spot. That's another good one for Gus.
I don't know.
Nobody knows. Well, let's look at it this way. If you would say, I mean, what's the state of the Auburn program? A State of the Union address. You would say, I mean, it would be difficult not to say that the program is healthy, right?
Yes.
They recruit well. I mean, the money's flowing in. You're not in any. I mean, you're competitive in all your games. The program is healthy. There's just this gap that Auburn fans desperately want to be a perennial 10-win team. And we're not right now.
We're not.
And we really never have been.
That's
now,
right.
there was, like I say, back in the 80s, we were very, very competitive. Tommy Tuberville had us pretty close to that. With 13 wins in 4, 11 wins in 6, 9 wins in 5. I mean, we were close. But
that's right.
Auburn fans want to be a perennial 10-win team. Okay. We're not there, and we're not getting there right now.
No.
And we're not moving in that direction with Gus.
That's the problem, is the direction.
So that's that gap.
That's right.
But otherwise, the program's healthy, right?
I would think so, yeah.
Okay. So what do you have to do to get there? I think we all can. I think most of us, the majority of people, are coming to the conclusion that that's not going to happen with Gus. So that leaves you with some decisions to make.
It does. I mean, it goes right back to what we've been discussing. There's no clear-cut answer on this.
But there's a gorilla over there that's wearing a $26 million necklace. And that can't go. I mean, that's part of the equation.
It ain't going anywhere.
It ain't going anywhere.
It'll reduce down to what, 18?
18 next year.
That's a little bit more doable. You willing to put up with 2 more years of mediocre? You said it right when they did it. Hey, I don't care what it is. We got to eat this now. I mean, I remember, that's what you said. I mean, we start buying out somebody a year after a contract, $26 million. At the time, it was 32. I mean, we've reached a level of insanity that we didn't think we could even reach it. It was beyond our thoughts. And here we are considering it at that time. So we have worked it down. After this year, it'll be down to 18. So, and if he were to leave and go somewhere else, it would be negotiated down even further, obviously, if he took another job. So I don't know.
We're in a good spot.
Yeah, great spot.
Yeah. Do you think Auburn, if Gus made a play, if Florida State made a play for him, or Arkansas for that matter, and he decided to go, do you think Auburn would waive the $7 million that he would owe Auburn to leave? Do you think they would make him pay that?
I don't know.
It would probably be negotiated down.
Yeah, he'd have to pay something.
But he'd probably have to pay something.
There ain't no doubt. Well, because he's held the university hostage with his buyout. They go like, nah, you ain't walking out without giving us a little bit. So probably not.
Probably not. Up against another break here on the Auburn Blitz, but we'll be back with one final segment on this Friday right after this.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
The interstate is backed up this morning due to an accident.
So you don't like sitting still on the interstate? Get the free Algo traffic app. With Algo, you'll have the information you need to avoid problems on your route, to work, to home, to the beach. Traffic backups, wrecks, lane closures, all with current info and live traffic camera feeds. Know before you go with Algo Traffic, ALGO Traffic from the Alabama Department of Transportation. Get it today and arrive on time.
Lex Wedgeworth has been the most trusted pest control for generations, and now with EnviroCare, you can expect the same high standards for all your pest control needs. EnviroCare's exclusive Centricon termite colony elimination system provides the industry standard to protect your home or business. EnviroCare's Centricon system protects your home year-round. Call the professionals at EnviroCare throughout East Central Alabama for a free estimate. Nobody cares like EnviroCare, the next generation of full pest control for your home or business.
WOTM, your new home for high school sports in Alabama. The road to Jordan-Hare goes through WOTM every Friday night with live playoff coverage. Tune in to WOTM this Friday with the Class 7A South semifinal. Auburn traveling to Phoenix City to take on the defending state champion Central Red Devils. The broadcast will also feature live in-game highlights and updates from the 7A North semifinal featuring the Hoover Bucks and the Thompson Warriors. Stay with WOTM December 4th through 6th for exclusive TV coverage of the Super 7 live from Jordan-Hare.
Growing your business isn't just one thing, it's a million little things. Should you lease, rent, or own? How fast can you get that part? Does it fit the budget? That's what your local Cat dealer is here for. With expert advice, flexible financing, and industry-leading equipment, you can get the job done, day after day. Visit ThompsonCat.com, your compact equipment provider.
Hey Realtors, do you know about LMG Ad Agency? We build your brand and help sell your properties or a unique lifestyle so you can focus on your clients. We focus on professional photos, videos, aerial photography and videography, and commercial real estate. We'd love to tell your story. Contact us today at 256-392-4250 or visit our website at lmgadagency.com.
Mortgage Pro is the new standard for mortgage loans. While other banks are taking 45 to 60 days to close a loan, Mortgage Pro is making it happen in less than 15 days. Your mortgage loan goes from start to finish in less than 15 days. Mortgage Pro is able to make this happen by having the most advanced technology and a highly trained staff with over 98 years combined experience. If you're looking to buy a home or refinance your current mortgage, call Mortgage Pro and let our team go to work for you.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Friday afternoon. Andy and Brett taking you up to 1 o'clock. This Auburn basketball signing class, we've been talking about Sharif Cooper for quite a while, 6 foot, 160 pounds. Not a big guy, but, man, I mean, 5-star point guard. Gus has been recruiting this guy since he was in 7th grade, I think.
He's a pretty good
number 19 player in the country. And played with Isaac Okoro last year on the same team.
He did.
One makes me wonder maybe if Okoro, if there's not some kind of pull maybe for them to play together at Auburn, man, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. But a tremendous class, and still some guys out there that are big-time players.
Big time.
That could end up in this class as well. But it's just hard to complain about anything going on in basketball right now.
Not at all. Nothing.
I mean, nothing.
You can't say anything negative about this program and what Bruce Pearl's been able to do with it. And, again, top 10 signing class and, like you said, room for more. And about top player in Auburn history. If you were able to get a Jalen Green, maybe.
Wants to be a vet, right?
He does. You know, there's something to that. So this basketball program, they'll be back on the floor Monday against New Mexico.
Yep.
At 8:30.
In Brooklyn.
At 8:30.
Up in Brooklyn, I should say.
Right, up in Brooklyn at 8:30. And then they take on, is it the winner of Richmond, Wisconsin?
I guess it's however that works out, I guess, maybe.
So, you know, that game will be on.
And either one of those, I think, are pretty good.
Tuesday, yep.
Alabama defeated Furman the other night, so they can't be that good. Furman, they say Furman's a pretty decent team. So
yeah.
Auburn comes back and plays them as well. So, yeah, a lot of great things going on. It's just a lot of fun to watch right now, this Auburn basketball program, and looking to continue.
NC State coming in.
On the horizon.
Yeah, you know, we didn't play well.
No, we did not. Did not play well at all.
Went there and just not a good night.
Couldn't shoot the ball. Couldn't buy a basket, if I remember. Let's still get some college football games going on this weekend. Pittsburgh and Virginia Tech. This one may go a long ways to see who plays Clemson I believe, now I'm not well versed on my ACC, but if Virginia Tech wins, then it will come down to the Virginia Tech game to see who plays Clemson in the ACC championship game. I don't know as it matters, but
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. SMU,
that is a subpar conference right now.
Oh, it's terrible. Just the essence of mediocrity.
I know it.
SMU 9-1, number 25. They're an underdog on the road at Navy. How about Rhett Lashley? Can he get it done? Air raid versus option.
I don't know, man. 9-1. Navy, what? Small favorite, 3.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride with SMU on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Tennessee is at Mizzou. Shockingly, Mizzou is a 4-point favorite.
I don't see that.
I don't know what that's about.
Because they know Tennessee's still capable of coming out and being Tennessee.
Okay.
But Missouri, golly.
This is a chance for Tennessee to have a winning year. Winning season.
I'm going to go with Tennessee on the road.
Yeah, I think I will too. UCLA is at USC. This is, supposedly a big rivalry. Does anybody care on the West Coast?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
No.
California, Cal at Stanford. This is always,
the band.
The old band. That's right. The kickoff lateral. The band is on the field.
Guy's knee was down at the 50-yard line. Go back and look at it.
2.5-point favorite for Stanford.
Ugh.
Terrible.
How can you be a 2.5-point favorite when you're 4-6?
Because Cal's 5-5. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Number 6, Oregon. Can they maintain their playoff hopes?
Yeah.
Get it done against the Fighting Herm Edwards?
Yes.
Okay. 14-point favorite on the road, by the way. Texas is at number 14, Baylor. Baylor's hearts were crushed last week against Oklahoma as they blew a 25-point lead.
I want people to just stop and look at that. Texas is 6-4. Baylor is number 14 in the country, 9-1.
And a favorite.
This is the year 2019, folks.
Texas is back.
Yeah, Texas is back. 6-4 back.
They'll probably beat Baylor.
They probably will. I'm going to ride with Baylor, though.
Yeah, why not? Texas A&M is on the road at number 4, Georgia. Is Georgia looking ahead?
Who to Georgia Tech?
To the SEC title?
Yeah. Can Texas A&M come in and scare them a little bit?
Think about this for a second, though. We've kind of you look at Texas A&M, you would say they've had a down year, wouldn't you? I would think they kind of stunk this year.
Yeah.
They're 7-3. Same as Auburn.
That's it.
Now, granted, their losses aren't as impressive.
Instead, we're
we're
over here going, well, we're 7-3 and we lost to 3 of the best teams in the country. It's all about perception. Right?
Yeah, it is. Georgia gets it done at home.
They do.
Yeah. Penn State, big one, on the road at number 2, Ohio State.
Good Lord.
18.5-point favorite, the Buckeyes.
I think that tells you the difference.
Do they cover?
The difference between where Ohio State is and everybody else in that conference.
That's true.
Ohio State.
Would they be a bigger favorite over Minnesota? Or about the same?
Probably.
Yeah. All right, Samford, 5-6.
I can't believe this is even on the board.
The Bulldogs at number 15, Auburn. Auburn is a 48.5-point favorite.
Can't believe that's even on the board.
I know. Usually they don't put lines on, FCS, FBS.
7
games.
touchdowns. I don't know.
I don't think Auburn could score 48. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure they can.
No, this will be. Give me a score.
I mean, 56-10.
56-10.
They don't cover.
And they don't
That's
cover.
48.5.
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
56-10. I mean, that just shows you how hard it is to cover that.
Gonna be raining a little bit. Backup quarterback's gonna play a lot, I think.
What's your score?
I'm going to say 51-6.
51-6.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. And we got a score 43-17. That is from the peanut gallery in the back.
There you go.
43-17.
Fun times.
He's actually better at it than we are.
Yeah,
to
he's
be
done
honest
a lot
with you.
better this year.
That's going to wrap it up for us on the Auburn Blitz on this Friday. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. We will be back with you on Monday, Thanksgiving week. A lot to give thanks for.
That's right.
Absolutely. Don't go any, well, you can go somewhere.
You can go wherever
you can go anywhere now if you'd like to. We're going to close the show because we're going to leave and go to lunch. That's okay with you. He's Brett Pritchard. I'm Andy Graham. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.